All right, man. Michigan still is getting beat down. They was held without a touchdown. They usually dominated. They usually been on the right side of the domination of this season. When the scores look 34, like 34-33, they usually been the victors. But today, Georgia came out there with a great game plan. And once again, they just scored a touchdown. Excuse me. Yep, they just scored six. So my bad. So I'm still watching it. But usually they have been on the winning side. And today, whoever scored it ain't popped up yet, but it came up on scores. But they've been on the winning side. Okay. And they've been on the winning side. And Harbaugh still got something to learn, but there is still a talent gap there between the SEC and the Big Ten, at least for Michigan and Alabama and Georgia. And it's been a gap for the last few years between Ohio State and the SEC teams and teams like that. So McCarthy threw to Aldrell Anthony for 35-yard TD. So McCarthy, and we ain't talk about McCarthy tomorrow some more, him and McNamara. But like I said before, a lot of people had to defend K McNamara. Where's my hair? She's got the shower. You had to defend K McNamara because he been playing so well. They ain't really been losing, and when he played well, that's really when they got out of hand with Ohio State. But everybody knew, the platinum standard is Bama, and it still holds true. Bama this year, and everybody knew that you have to have a quarterback to beat Bama. And even playing Georgia, you have to have a quarterback to beat Georgia. That's just the way it is. When you go down there and play against those big athletic, you go out there and play against those big athletic SEC defenses, you have to be able to control the line of scrimmage, and then you have to have a quarterback that can toss the ball and be mobile. And right now, Michigan didn't play the right guy. And had they played had they played JJ McCarthy, would they be here? And that's an honest question. They probably wouldn't be here because there's a learning curve. And you even seen it there tonight. He throws everything too damn hard. And that's kind of Stafford had that issue going into the league. Miss D, what's going on? Happy New Year. We almost there, man. Rest in power to Betty White. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt, man. Been a tough end of the year, but we got to understand that's usually how it go. That from Georgia. Yeah, Jordan Davis and the linebacker Dean. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Michigan doubled up on both of them. But I mean, Lions double up on both of them, but Davis is dominant. Davis is dominant. They said that Dean has only given up 61 rushing yards all season. So think about that for a minute. I mean, 61 receiving yards all season. So a lot of people say, who did Georgia play? Strength of schedule. Sometimes the eye test, it is the real test. Sometimes the eye test, and I picked Georgia. And I said 30-20, but I thought it might have been a little bit wider than that. And I just didn't have the kahunas to tell y'all it'd be wider than that. It's just, I watched a little bit of Georgia, and they dominated up front. We knew this was inevitable. Yeah, everybody knew this was inevitable. Even if Michigan State would have went in, only team that could compete with the SEC right now is Ohio State. And they came up short against ACC. Well, Clemson is basically an extension of the SEC. They even came up short. This was inevitable. Yeah, I kind of figured they would lose. SEC teams have NFL talent even on the bench. Yeah, and then the thing about it is, Michigan is like right up under Stanford and they're right up under Stanford and Notre Dame for academics too. So you got to think about that. Somebody on Twitter mentioned that Harbaugh keep getting these small receivers. He need a big body, boy.
What up, though?
Yeah, hold on, man. StreamYard ain't connected to my they always do their own thing. When I switch it on my computer, it should automatically switch. But hold on. Then they want to mute in this shit. Yeah, I should hear you now.
What up, though?
Yeah, shit chilling. I knew that was gonna happen. Anybody that watched football knew that was gonna happen.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay.
I can hear you before. It's just StreamYard just don't be connected to my computer when I switch over.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, man. Anybody would have, everybody knew this. It's just levels.
And then I even just level. Then if you look at McNamara's stats this year, Happy New Year, Rico. I see you. If you look at McNamara's stats this year, they terrible. Bruh, look at this nigga, man. It's no offense to him. He threw for 2,470 yards. And they're gonna show a video. Let me get out of here. Hold on. They're gonna keep showing video. Edit that out. Let me crop that out. He threw for 2,470 yards, 15 touchdowns, and four interceptions. So how many games did he play, bro?
It's just the third day felt like at least what
you bought two, but this ain't updated. This ain't updated. So what they play this year? They what? 12-1?
Yeah.
13 games. You know what I'm saying? He barely got a touchdown for every game of the season.
Yeah.
So like I said before, he did get you win over Ohio State, beating Ohio State, getting the win over them, getting the win.
Y'all exceed expectations like crazy. We were both on ranked teams.
Yeah, so
we both did.
Y'all got the better coach. And I don't think anybody can deny that.
I feel like they're on the same level right now.
No, they're definitely not on the same level. Mel Tucker got scraps and had them.
Well, yeah.
He got scraps. Remember, he in his second year. Harbaugh in what year? He in the second contract.
Year 6 now?
Some shit like that. Mel Tucker way better than him. Michigan got this complex as far as they need a Michigan man. And that Will is dressing. Bo Schembechler never won a championship, but they praise him. So he need to be canceled after what came out. He ain't never won nothing. At least Paterno won something.
I think also Michigan got a low key really just humbled themselves, man. When you play these schools, bro, like Georgia, Alabama, bro, like these dudes are some dogs, bro.
All boy stock went down too, like I told y'all.
To Hutchinson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I told you Hamilton was better. Y'all ain't gonna listen. That is just different when it comes to speed inside, but Michigan will be good next year. I agree. Let's start with the Michigan bash. Michigan did not throw the ball downfield. Georgia got away with a lot. Nah, they probably did give a lot of crap.
Bro, 30. What was it? 34-3. That's come on,
11 now. But McNamara isn't a deep ball thrower. He'll throw a deep ball to keep you honest, but he's not aggressive enough to win these type of games. And if you like, okay, he can win these type of games, right? He'd have to lose his legs. He really don't have legs like that.
And to be honest, bro, this game really could have got out of hand if Georgia wouldn't have made a couple mistakes. This game really could have got bad.
It should have been worse than this, but
I'm talking 50 points at least. They left a lot of points on the table.
So everyone like a subscribe, click the bell icon. Appreciate that. Rico, he said rather have McCarthy start. Well, McCarthy should have been started since week 2 at Washington. But then again, if McCarthy would have started, you probably wouldn't have made it this far. And if you made it this far with him, it would have been basically based off him being the more explosive quarterback, but he would have made some mistakes. He got to learn to take some speed off the ball. Put some. This year is going to be a lot of. It's going to be critical for his growth. And then obviously you could have had a throwaway year, but Michigan accomplished too much to throw this year away.
What year is he?
Who?
I don't know how you say his name.
Who?
The quarterback.
McNamara?
Yeah.
He got one more year left.
Okay.
So I think he played. I think he didn't lose the job. He did enough not to lose it. As much as we wanted to give it to McCarthy, if McCarthy would have played, it would have been like he fumbled at Michigan State. There would have been a lot of those moments. You probably wouldn't have beat Ohio State. You probably wouldn't have been in the Big Ten championship game. You probably wouldn't have been in this position. So
I don't think got a bad team. You played a way better team. You don't realize these teams are good, bro.
But McNamara probably gonna take a jump. And then we missed what was the receiver name? We missed him too. He got injured. Harbaugh had him on punt return. Don't nobody talk about that. Why you got your star receiver on punt return? Alabama got a freshman returning punts. You don't see what's my man Jameson? You don't see him out there fucking returning punts. Harbaugh make a lot of mistakes that people don't see. But then again, they just so conditioned to have a Michigan man. Then when you get Rich Rodriguez, then they don't give him a chance. Not saying that he would have been a great coach.
I think people just like the image of Harbaugh.
They're not even they just like Michigan man at Michigan.
He has a name, so people. And
unless Miles never would have sparked out, he would be the coach. But really, They had, like somebody else said, man, they don't have nowhere to go as far as coach in that network no more. And if they do want to make a move on Harbaugh, then the time is to throw a lot of money at Luke Fickell, because Luke Fickell defense versus Cincinnati versus Alabama today, they played a hell of a game.
I mean, I feel like y'all took a step in the right direction this year, though. I mean,
but
I think y'all just don't realize how good these teams are. Like, it's like a gap.
Ohio State competes with those teams year in and year out. Not saying that they win it every year, but they compete with those teams.
They're a really, really good team. You got to remember when they did win, they had wasn't that Ezekiel Elliott? He was killing them.
They won with a third string quarterback, if my memory serves me correctly.
And Ezekiel Elliott was dogging them. They won off that Ezekiel Elliott play. Go back and watch it.
They did, but at the end of the day, bro, we paying you all that money. We tired of waiting.
Oh yeah,
like I said, man, the time is now before somebody go throw a whole bunch of money at Luke Fickell, bro, or my man's that said Iowa State. The time is now, bro. I know we had accomplished a lot, but if you don't get those guys right now, they gonna go somewhere else.
To be honest, bro, to beat these teams, bro, you gotta have a star.
Look at Luke Fickell. His defense held their own against Alabama.
I wanted to say, like, okay, take the teams that have beaten Alabama or Georgia. But look, James Winston, Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, Ezekiel Elliott.
But I'm saying, man, you got to get the next coach that's going to be great with the assets that Michigan got, with the recruiting that Michigan budget. I'm telling you, man, Luke Fickell or Matt Campbell from Iowa State or from Cincinnati was good enough to win that game defensively today.
Yeah, Cincinnati balled out today.
Yeah, they
balled out.
Their offense just didn't do shit. When they stopped that running back, it was over with.
They did way better than I thought they were.
Does this make you look at Desmond Ridder any different?
I mean, when he was crying to his offensive lineman, I knew it was over with. when you gotta hit your chest, the offensive lineman, he just at Cincinnati don't have the resources, bro. And I mean, he basically took scraps to make a 5-star dinner with that defense, bro.
I wanted to take Michigan in this game, but the quarterback play just didn't do it for me. I'm looking at Georgia defense, and I'm like, man, you got to be like a you got to be a real transcendent quarterback to beat this defense, man. And Michigan don't have that type of quarterback on their roster right now, man.
Well, they got McCarthy.
That's really the only way that you're gonna really beat them SEC teams.
Like they got
bro. To beat these teams, bro, you have to have a star player, bro.
But like,
unless
they star player got injured on punt return. Who put a senior on punt return who could have went to the NFL? And then all they good receivers that's big and tall and fast, they don't never do nothing. What's my man that transferred to Texas? Tyreek Black. Donovan Peoples-Jones on the Browns. He was always injured. Then my man that got injured this year. What was his name? What's the receiver?
So you naming good players. You're not naming like transcending names. You naming good players. They're good.
Look.
They're not Deshaun Watson.
They could be transcending players if they didn't go to Michigan. If they didn't go to Michigan, they would be transcending.
Like Deshaun Watson dogged Alabama two times.
That nigga's he was a superstar. And where did he go in the draft? Mitchell Trubisky went ahead of him. So I mean,
but that man is a star today.
and
we know why a lot. Like he failed. If his name was
people rather go
Brian.
down.
If his name was Brian,
you gotta have grades to go to Michigan. You know, Michigan don't let you take online classes. Ohio State do.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if I can sit in my dorm and take online class, Michigan it's like right up under Notre Dame, bro. So you just can't get in.
They're the same victim with the same stuff. They got good team. They just don't have a star player.
McCarthy is the star, bro. He's a kid though. They just chose the old boy never lost his job on the field. McCarthy is the star. He'll be they wouldn't be here with him starting probably because he would have made some rookie mistakes, but. Now you put his development a year behind, and you like, you know what I'm saying? So next year gonna be the year, bro. He is the star. He's legitimately better than Georgia.
I mean, maybe I'm not gonna say he's not. You know,
he's better than both of Georgia quarterbacks combined. Talent wise, they could have gave him the job. The rumor was he beat Cade McNamara for the job, but Harbaugh just like veteran guys. Let's be real. Harbaugh. Hey, but hold on real quick. Harbaugh, remember his last few quarterbacks that he had before Cade McNamara and the brother that went to Tennessee, they all was like transfers. Shea Patterson.
I can't even name y'all. Yeah.
Shea Patterson. What's my man's name? The one I hated. Wilton Spade, O'Corn. The best one was my man that transferred from Iowa. What was this? Jake Rudock. He played for Lions too, but go ahead.
Jake Rudock. But as far as the Michigan was using 2 quarterbacks, I'm like, man, y'all know that don't never work, man. You can't do that. So that was another thing that just kind of threw me off.
He make promises and he don't break them. That's why you're using 2 quarterbacks.
To be honest, I think if Harbaugh can't get that guy in there, I think why are y'all paying him?
He got the guy. He just be He be getting high recruits. They just don't develop them. They got to call a spade a spade. You get all these high recruits, man. You just don't be developing them. But just because
he ain't recruiting no like quarterbacks like that.
Yeah, he do. McCarthy was the number 2 dual threat quarterback. He was a 5-star.
Yeah. I'm tripping.
He was recruiting. They all be high. Christian McCaffrey brother was here. They messed him up. They messed these dudes up, bro.
Cause I be wondering, I'm like, how? Because y'all got this top program. I'll be like, okay, they're going to get somebody. It's like y'all on the same level as us.
Look, if y'all had the quarterbacks we had, Mel Tucker would turn these dudes into stars. That's a fact. They be getting them. He just don't do. Hey, man, he overrated, bro. I don't even want to make this about Jim Harbaugh. He overrated, bro. He's a quarterback whisperer. He fixed Alex Smith. Okay, whoop-de-blam. Kaepernick was already talented. Whoop-de-blam. You know what I'm saying?
Can he develop somebody from nothing?
Bro, that's why he kept. That's why he kept going. That's why he kept going to the transfer pool, bro. The first 4 or 5 quarterbacks he got from. And then we first seen my man's last year. It was he good, Milton, and he trashed. Alabama's this year's national champion. They have a better quarterback than Georgia. Yeah, he gonna get exposed again. Georgia will win the national championship. I got Alabama. I don't get mad they keep winning. It is what it is. Yeah, Michigan ain't have a chance.
I got Bama too. Man.
Yeah, Mel Tucker is not a better coach. Yeah, he's way better coach than Jim Harbaugh. It's not even close, bro. Look what he's doing in his second year. What? Didn't he outcoach Harbaugh twice?
I want to say this.
Can I ask you a question? Didn't he outcoach Harbaugh twice, or I'm like my memory? I hit my head on something.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
And he on the year 2.
He did outcoach him twice.
He did the same thing that what's the white boy name that coach that left all late and shit.
D'Antoni.
Yeah, he left. Man, he left late. People forget D'Antonio left after the season. He had a late start. Bro, he basically in year 1 still.
See, my thing with Michigan is that, you look at Alabama. Nick Saban is a defensive coach. I don't know if he developed the quarterbacks, nothing like that. And he had
he switched up. He switched up
and quarterback coach coming in all the time. And
it ain't. But your formula is simple. You get the best receivers. You get the best line. You get the best running backs. You hand the ball off. He
definitely stepped it up when it comes to offense.
But it's just you got the best of everything. They quarterbacks don't be doing nothing in the league. You run the ball.
I'm gonna say these last few years he didn't got some better. He didn't got some better quarterbacks.
Mac Jones
what's that kid from Philly?
Who?
Tua.
The kid of Philly.
Jalen Hurts, man.
Jalen Hurts. You got Tua. They were better than what was that?
John Parker Wilson.
Macaroon, better whoever the fuck they were.
Man, like I said before.
And shit.
Bryce Young, he got a Heisman quarterback right now.
Jalen Hurts is from Oklahoma. Jalen Hurts is Oklahoma, bro.
He's Alabama, man.
Oklahoma.
Nah, he Alabama, man.
No, he not.
Nah. He got the Heisman right now.
He became a second round pick at Oklahoma. Tell me I'm lying.
I think he kind of was that at Alabama. I think when he took over and won that championship, and they had to bring it back in for Tua and stuff like that.
Bro, I did.
I think it was one of
them. Tua came in, but no. Bro, you gotta remember.
I'm saying he's gotten better quarterbacks than what he used to have.
He had Baker. Oklahoma had Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray. Then he came, bro. Lincoln Riley made him better.
Everybody gonna look good at Oklahoma because that division don't play no defense.
They produce pros.
Everybody gonna put up yards in Oklahoma.
But Baker Mayfield was number 1.
You can say the same.
Go ahead.
You can say the same thing about Lincoln. You can say about Jim Harbaugh. He don't develop no quarterbacks.
Yeah,
all those transfers.
He got you right.
All them was transferred.
Right, but he made them into Heisman.
Kyler was transferred. Yeah.
What?
He was trash.
Yeah. Saban made somebody Heisman this year at quarterback. That's what we say.
Who?
what's his name? Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
No, he went on transfer, yo. Yep. He ain't even that good. He got the Heisman because he was trash, bruh. He ain't even that good, bro. He ain't.
I'm not saying they're the greatest. I'm saying he has improved.
Saying,
I'm saying at the offensive level from what he used to do. Bro, I used to watch these dudes put up 6 points a game.
I agree. But when you get the best of everything, how hard is it, bro?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he wouldn't always get the best quarterback.
Especially when you're running back. Your running back going for a rush career day. We've never heard of this
quarterback
guy
used to be like AJ McElroy or whatever.
Man, dude, McElroy be a first round pick with this talent. What up, man, Beast, bro?
What up, though? What's good?
Shit, Mudge, what's going on? He said he hoped the Lions win on Sunday. I ain't mad at that at this point, bro.
I really hope the way Michigan lost today, I hope the Lions win just to piss these other Lions fans off. I really do. Dead seriously. We gotta get Hutchinson. We gotta get the number 1 pick because we got to get the number 1 pick. Ain't no quarterback in this draft coming out like that. Why? Why we got? I always want to know this question. Why?
Because he from the area. That's it.
Man,
he looking like somebody.
Just like Taco Charlton was not from far from here. Taco Charlton, he a bum. So yeah, let's continue that question again.
The Lions gonna end up getting Hudson on. I don't know. I take Hamilton, bro.
Yeah,
I take Hamilton. When I seen Hamilton field, bro, I had to look at him. I said, as long as that leg check out, bro, he perfect for what the Lions need. With or without Tracy.
I won like $30 from my coworker, man. I told him I just didn't believe in Michigan quarterback against Georgia defense. They is mad. Georgia has something to prove. They are tired of getting slapped around by Alabama and everybody's saying Alabama's the best.
Get slapped around next week too. Don't matter. But change.
You got to give Georgia their respect because they're the only ones that's stepping up to the plate. This is like when the Warriors was running roughshod and the only team that was trying to beat them was the Rockets. Like everybody else, like bound down to Alabama. At least Georgia, like nah.
Of course, they got the ex defensive coordinator. He know exactly how they move.
Yeah.
And Nick Saban know how he move. But everybody's saying McCarthy.
And I also said, I think I said this on Twitter. I think I said this on Twitter that Georgia's gonna be upset. They're gonna be pissed, and they gonna probably mess around and beat Michigan. Even though I want Michigan to win, I was really pulling for Michigan. I'm like, man, I knew the game was over in the first drive. I knew it was over. I was like, okay, y'all can't even stop the offense. Y'all deferred the ball. I think the biggest mistake when y'all defer the ball and gave the ball on offense.
Yeah, because they think the offense was quarterback,
all that, but
yeah.
Y'all let a 5'11", 5'9", whatever how tall he is, quarterback, and 185, 90-pound quarterback beat you.
And he was trash versus Alabama, bro. He was trash.
Yeah, he was trash.
This dude is smaller than me. He's smaller than me. And he beat you?
Yeah,
get the fudge out of here.
Yeah, that boy's name. Man.
Georgia's offensive line has been underrated, though. Their O-line has been always underrated.
Bro. The old boy that's on that D line, bro. I wouldn't mind having him. What up, DeWine? Jordan Davis. I wouldn't mind
Jordan
that.
Davis.
You talking about Jordan Davis?
And I wouldn't mind that linebacker Dean neither. That'd be exactly what the Lions need in the middle.
Jordan Davis, they say he's gonna be a top 10 pick in this draft. So
I see
Aaron Donald.
Jordan Davis.
I seen one that had him like at 15, I guess, but he probably gonna rise. He definitely probably rising right now.
He giving me Aaron Donald vibes, man.
Well, I don't
know about Aaron Donald.
He more of an anchor, more than a pass rusher though. He more of a he like what a Liam is supposed to be for us. He more of an anchor. He's somebody that's gonna really stop the run. Yeah, he's like a Vince Wilfork type.
But can you just imagine him and Aleem Manil on that D line stopping the run? That'd be scary.
Bro. If they go to a 4-3, that should be nasty, bro.
Talking about the Lions.
Oh, they can play a hybrid because they both could be
who's stopping that shit?
Dirt. They both can have their hand in the dirt. That should be nasty, bro.
That's talking about the Lions.
Yeah, they got a lot of good middle.
Two big ass defensive.
And old boy and both of them kind of athletic too for their size. They hella athletic. And I like Panisi too.
Big ass D.
Man, we still gonna have a bad
big
record.
Ass D linemen that athletic and moving like that. That's scary. And then you add Dean with the second. I'm not
still gonna win 4 games next year.
Gotta get
that second pick with the Lions. That second pick on some real 100. That second pick for the Lions is going to be very. It's going to be very crucial.
I seen them on the Tankathon.
They might do what the Vikings did and pick up a first and move back out that shit.
No, they got them taking Willis right now on Tankathon.
Who?
His name Malik Willis.
Oh, the quarterback.
First top 3 pick.
He probably gonna rise.
That second pick is gonna be
Malik Willis. Probably gonna rise high, fall fast. It ain't gonna be no in between. As you see him now, it's not as he gonna be come draft day. He said, "Russ, my goal." You said who?
Harbaugh getting his interview. Well, man.
And then he don't be taking responsibility for the ass whoopings he be getting though. That's my thing. But Russ say my goal for the season was to beat him. But yeah, I gotta be mad. Yeah, that was my goal too. I'm not saying the season was a disappointment. Sometimes you got to be able to measure. Sometimes you got to measure your opponent, and they measured their opponent, and they see where they got to be at. But the Michigan academic standards hurt them like Notre Dame too. And Notre Dame didn't have them academic standards, man. Notre Dame would be Alabama. They got the money, they got the alumni. It's just
Harbaugh said this is the beginning.
Why y'all? It man, 6 years, shit. It should be.
This is just the beginning.
Mitch got that work tonight, Daryl. Okay, he's on Daryl. They'll be back. If they're gonna be back, it's gonna be on the strength of McCarthy. And then old boy coming. What was the receiver that got hurt this year? I forget. I get them niggas.
Shit, I don't know. They're gonna be back next year, bro. We got to see how USC gonna pan out.
Who?
USC.
Who?
USC.
Everybody that went there then got FIRED 5.
All right.
It's gonna take some
time. Recruits they getting. You see them recruits they been getting.
Man, I don't care. He had recruits at Oklahoma. What happened? But
I'm making more noise in Michigan the last 10 years.
Man, please, they get there. They got there just like us. Kyler Murray almost didn't make it to the draft. You forgot what happened to them? Hey. But look here. I'm scared of UCLA before I'm scared of USC.
We're gonna see.
UCLA, old boy got them rolling. He could have went back to Oregon if he wanted to.
I don't care the kids that was going to Alabama.
It is what it is. Hey, man, I mean, at the end of the day, do Lincoln Riley know how to drive defense? He left Oklahoma. Why? He was scared of them 3 letters that whooped us tonight. SEC. That's why he.
But that's still taking a spot. It's only 4 teams can make it.
Bro, do you understand? When has USC been good, bro? I'll wait. They done had the best quarterbacks in the recruiting class.
We can say that about y'all.
No, we can't. USC is you can't compare. Even though USC is smack dab in the hood, but it's in Southern California. That's a destination, bro.
We can say that about y'all. That's
a destination, though, bro. That's. Or would you rather be in Ann Arbor or Southern California? I would.
Southern California.
Okay.
I'm more scared of the USC basketball team than the football team.
We don't see.
It's gonna take some years.
Come on now.
It's gonna take them. He got a lot of 5. He got some 5 and some 4 stars right now. That's what make Mel Tucker better. It don't matter about the recruits you get; it's how you develop them and how you coach. Mel Tucker.
But we know where he can get there. If not there, he can get close. So we don't see. It's only 4 spots. You gotta remember that.
He don't have defense though, bro. That's why they lose every national championship. He don't believe in the trenches, bro, and he don't believe in defense.
No, you talking about the championship. I'm talking about you got to get there first. I'm not saying y'all might not get there.
He might not get there with UCLA. They might not beat UCLA. Utah just smacked Oregon, so he might not get there.
You don't see.
You talk about you don't know Colorado just didn't they almost beat Texas A&M?
You said who?
You sound crazy. Colorado almost beat Texas A&M this year. Anything can happen.
You don't see.
You talking about USC and they ain't been good since we've been in middle
Y'all ain't been good. Y'all ain't been good since who knows how long before school.
Hey, look, we've been good before. Hey, look, we've been good before them. We've been good before them.
Y'all were good. Y'all been good before Reggie Bush.
Look, y'all been good before
Carson Palmer.
Look, y'all been good before them. Shit, that's saying something.
Man, y'all ain't been good in. Since what's his name, Braylon.
It is what it is. Y'all ain't been good since then either. We used to kick y'all around back then until Mike Hart cursed us.
Wait, what fan is he? What fan of it is he?
The Green
Michigan State, man. Go Green,
with the weak ass stadium. They still got bleachers, don't they?
Hey man, all good, man.
So dude, we played in that shit bowl stadium. That's why we probably took the L.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. No, he a USC fan. We gonna get you a hoodie for this show.
USC.
You go USC.
No, I'm just saying this is a team to look out for, though. Y'all talking about right
definitely
now.
Not. Look, they definitely not.
If he can take what he had at Oklahoma and put in USC, where all them kids were leaving at first,
that take time.
Oh yeah,
bro.
no doubt.
That's probably gonna be about year 3 at the earliest. I'm telling you, what Mel Tucker did is an anomaly.
But the thing is, you talking about somebody that's already getting 5 and 4 stars. So I'm saying he could.
But look, everybody that came there been doing it. It's like Texas, they get the same. No matter who the coach is, they get 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 stars.
But they don't have a good coach like that though.
Nah, they ain't.
Riley's a good coach.
They ain't been getting that many.
But they been getting all that shit. They Texas they the highest grossing football program. Texas, Georgia, and Michigan.
Yeah, but they ain't been getting them recruits like that. They've been going to A&M. Now, if you want to say A&M, that's different. They've been going to A&M like
man. Texas got enough recruits to be good. They curse. They got enough to Ellinger. They took Tyreek Black from. They got enough team to be good. They just cursed. All that money, bro. They got. They printed.
All right, some of y'all gonna like this.
You kind of breaking out.
Shit, man. I could be wrong though.
They definitely gonna be good, bro. He definitely an elite coach. Michigan.
I just think when you getting a lot of kids that were previously leaving to go into Alabama and Michigan, Ohio State.
But you probably have some kids. You got people leaving USC too. So you got to fill them with walk-ons.
And you got the transfer. I mean, there's people transfer from Oklahoma to go over there. So I mean, I think they're gonna be solid. And they ain't a weak ass. They not good ass.
That shit ain't weak, bro. You got Oregon fell off, but you got Utah, you got UCLA, you got Stanford who beat Oregon too. That's not weak. They not. Look, bro.
Stanford done fell off. If anything,
well, they beat.
Yeah, you ain't tell me one team I'm scared of, honestly.
They beat Oregon this year, didn't they? Didn't they beat Oregon this year when they was undefeated?
Yeah, they did, but
they
need Andrew Luck over there for be scared.
To my Utah.
That is weird. I think Stafford going to the NFC Championship game at least, if not the Super Bowl since Georgia won. I know it sounds retarded, but it does.
Let me look here, man. That nigga still throwing picks. If he stopped throwing picks, they might win. Cam Akers playing Sunday though. Cam Akers playing Sunday.
But it's still for Stafford, but it is what it is.
Of course, forever.
If he win, he win. I ain't mad. Anybody that endure this punishment for 12 seasons, man, they deserve to go and win.
I asked Van Bees, would he root for Stafford or Rodgers if they played in the NFC Championship game? He said Stafford.
Mm-hmm. That nigga, everybody rooting against Rodgers. He a dick, bro.
I think I'd rather drink. I think I'd rather drink liquor I'd rather drink liquor and bleach than watch that shit or deal with that shit.
I'd rather see Rodgers beat Stafford, bro. I ain't gonna
Rodgers a dick, bro.
I'd rather see him, bro. Beat Stafford,
he's
bro.
a
See
dick,
what it is, bro.
That nigga talking about retirement.
But like I said, if I had a gun in my head, I'd rather have Stafford win because I hate Aaron Rodgers that much. I don't like him. I'm sorry.
Stafford, nigga, he a loser.
You can't say the same about Russell. You can't say the same thing about Russell Wilson. He just threatened to trade. He just threatened to trade too.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
He just threatened to trade too. You see my video. He said, this won't be. He said this might be my last Seahawks game.
I would never
listen.
I would never hate Stafford. I would never hate Stafford more than I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate that bitch with a passion. I hate him. I really
don't hate Aaron Rodgers.
I really hate him. He's just a dick, bro. He's just an asshole, bro. You can tell why
he say that.
All the stuff he been saying, bro.
Aaron Rodgers, he act like Tobey Maguire. That's who he act like and look like too.
Did you hear what Greg Jennings said like a couple years ago? He said that they was talking to the 49ers. They was, how you have to play y'all talking whatever at half, whatever, however it go. He said that Greg Jennings said he told the 49ers players, why don't y'all come get Greg Jennings? He's gonna be a free agent at the end of the season, bro. That nigga's a dick, bro. He just dog. Who do that to their own teammate? Told me y'all should go sign him. He said, I looked at Aaron Rodgers like, what?
Hey man, Kevin Johnson said he want to go around with that. Man. I know that hurt
Stafford. But
I know that hurt Stafford to the core when he heard that.
He's a dick, bro. Just all the shit he be saying. He lied about getting the jab and all that type of stuff, bro. Look, man, when Shannon changes his opinion on somebody that Skip hate on, man, you know he unlikable. Let me jump off here. My brother just called me. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back Sunday for the Lion game after we beat the Seahawks.